How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going diving with my friend Hunter. You guys all know Hunter. He's been in so many of my videos already. And we're gonna go diving later this afternoon, so in about a couple hours. We're gonna shoot it out from shore at a zone that we haven't tried in a very long time. Hopefully we're bringing some chum, so we're gonna bring out a leftover box of eco that Hunter had in his freezer. Drop some of that in some structure at about 60 feet. Try and bring some fish in. And if that doesn't work, I don't know what we're gonna do. But this spot has a good amount of fish. You know, it's got moose, it's got ukus. That's usually the main stuff we see over there. And hopefully we can go out and get lucky, get on some fish. But I'm gonna pack up the car right now, and then we're gonna head to the spot. All right, guys, so today we're gonna go out diving. I'm gonna be testing out this new suit just released by Waihana. They were nice enough to gift me one. It's really cool pattern, got the black and green on it. Super sick in my opinion, and it's got a nice pocket on the side here to put knives, flashers, whatever you want. But yeah, so far super comfortable. I'm already super hot. I'm overheating in this thing just standing out here, but in the water it's gonna keep me super warm. And if you guys want to get one for yourself, you can go to waihana.com and order one, or you can go over to Hanapaa Fishing Company. We carry them over there as well. And if you go to the website and you're gonna order it online, you can use my promo code ZING, all capitals, or go to waihana.com / all caps ZING to get 10% off your entire order. Now that's not just for wetsuits, that's for whatever is on their website. They got hats, they've got a bunch of other gear, so it's 10% off your whole order. So you can get wetsuit, hats, gloves, whatever you want, and then you just use my promo code and you'll get 10% off the whole order. So I'll leave all of that in the description below. Go check them out and pick yourself up one of these suits. Some of the best suits that I've ever tried so far. My favorite, and my favorite has been the Goliath grouper that I've been wearing in a bunch of my videos before. We're gonna test out this one, see if I like it. But yeah, let's get into the water. All right, guys, so we started off the dive trying to chum. We had a leftover box of eco, and we were chumming that into like 60 feet of water, 65 feet. But as you can see from this clip right here, it was all just hoggies destroying the chum. Had some small omilus come in and take a few whacks at it, but nothing crazy, nothing worth shooting. So we quickly ran out of chum, and so I swam out to some deeper flats. This is in about 70 feet. And when you're diving flats, it's kind of tricky because just like the name suggests, everything is flat. You know, it's a lot of unvariated reef with not a lot of structure. So it's kind of hard to pick out where to drop. And a lot of times when I'm diving flats like this, I look for any little variation in the structure. You can see on this particular section of the flats, there's a little bit of a depression here with some scattered really small rocks on the bottom. And it can be something as small as that makes the difference between a fish coming by and you seeing nothing at all. Right here, I see nothing worth shooting. Hoggy right there. There's some other random fish. But yeah, when I'm diving flats, a lot of times this is what I'm looking for, because like I said, everything looks about the same, and it can be the smallest difference in the structure that brings a fish in, that makes a fish interested. Because anything that's gonna be around this area, it's gonna be something moving, like big jacks, big ukus, stuff like that. Sometimes moose will hang around this kind of area, but yeah, mostly just looking for those roaming predators, because this is where they'll be. And yeah, any kind of difference in the structure, any kind of little variation like this could bring in a fish. On this particular drop, nothing really happened, but another drop you can see here, once again, I'm finding this little patch of kind of like seaweed covering the bottom, and there's these small humps of rock kind of poking up through the sand. And so I picked out this spot, and I figured there might be a fish around here somewhere. And I look behind me and I see like 3 or 4 small omilus coming in, and I'm looking, not really seeing anything else. They come up next to me, so I look back, kind of looking around, seeing if anything's coming in, and then I turn back to my right, and these omilus are coming. And at first I didn't even notice, but that big one is a Yellowspot. And so you see me take my shot here, but right before that I did a little double take because I wasn't even paying attention. I was so zoned out and so used to seeing nothing or these little mealus that it didn't even register in my head that one of them was actually a really nice size yellow spot. And you'll also notice when I took that shot, it was moving so fast across in front of me that I actually couldn't even bring my gun over fast enough, and it looked like he was literally about to take off. And so I kind of just turned my wrist slightly and pulled the trigger because I knew that I was going to at least hit him somewhere mid-body. And so managed to put a mid-body shot. Not a good shot by any means, you know, it's right in the middle of the body, kind of far back towards the tail. But, you know, holding shot. And I tried to play him a little bit light. It did help. You saw him come up and swim actually at me. I was trying to play him light, and then that helped as well because I didn't want to tear through all of that good meat with my shooting line because I did string him up, and so I didn't want that to tear through all of the good meat on him. Luckily, it didn't really. Kind of kept the damage restricted to the actual hole, the entry wound. But yeah, really nice yellow spot. Just taking random drops on the flats where it looks like there might be a fish around, and got lucky on this one. Don't know how I didn't even notice that he wasn't a yellow spot at first. I thought he was like one of those smaller milus. Wasn't paying attention. Luckily I snapped out of it just in time before he was about to take off. Managed to get a shot off. Good size yellow spot, probably like a 5-ish pounder. You can see me expressing my displeasure in that shot right there, but landed the fish. That's all I really care about, and I love yellow spot. They're probably my favorite fish to shoot on the reef, at least. So really nice size one too here, good eating size. So after that, me and Hunter were swimming around and we ran into this really big school of Opelukala. As you can see right now, you can see a whole bunch of them, but I did take a drop to the bottom, and man, there was just easily hundreds of them in this school, and some of them were shootable size, but kind of borderline. Legal size for Opelukala, I believe, is 16 inches, so pretty big fish. And you can see Hunter taking a drop there. I actually didn't notice him take that drop, otherwise I wouldn't be dropping right now. But yeah, absolutely ginormous school of Opelukala. I didn't really want to shoot one of them, but it was still super cool to see. And like I said, a lot of them were on that borderline of being shootable, and I don't ever really want to take shots at fish that look like they're borderline legal, illegal, because, you know, if they do end up being illegal, I'll feel super bad. I'd rather, you know, just let them swim away and they'll all get a little bit bigger. I'll run into the school again probably and hopefully snag a couple. But like I said, you could see a bunch of them when I was on the surface, but when I get down to the bottom and they actually start to get comfortable and come near me, you'll get a better idea of just how gigantic this school of Opelukala is. I mean, it's endless. They just keep coming. And there's a whole other section you can see over there way in the distance. And then there's that section that's passing right in front of me. Now, most of these ones are kind of the smaller ones. The bigger ones were hanging a little bit farther back. But just look at how many just getting vortexed by these Opelukalas. Just hundreds of them. Super, super cool sight. One of the biggest schools of fish that I've ever seen while diving. And I totally expected there to be like an uku or something. I did see a couple small yellow spots with these guys, but man, look at that. That was such a cool thing to see. All of them going up towards the sun like that, towards the surface. Super cool sight. Don't always have to shoot fish, you know, shoot something on a drop to enjoy yourself when you can see cool stuff like that. Super sick. But I went back out. That was a little bit shallower. But me and Hunter decided to go back out a little bit farther. And so this is back in that 70 to 75 foot zone again. And once again, on the flats. And if you look closely off to the right, it's kind of hard to see just because of the camera quality. But off in the distance, there's a ledge. And so I'm maybe like 50 yards off of this little ledge right here. So like I said, just looking for variation in structure. And right here, I land on top of this little rock that's sticking out of the sand here, and you look around me, there's kind of similar structure there. And I actually spot an uku here, but I keep looking around because I'm trying not to look at him. And he actually makes an approach here. So I line up, and as he's trying to take off, managed to get a shot off. And I knew immediately that I hit him low, and so I was trying to play him super light. Actually, on my way up, I was kind of pulling line out of my reel just to give him a little bit of slack so he wouldn't be fighting so hard against the mono. So I'm on my way up here trying to, you know, give him some line, give him some slack. And when I first shot him, I thought he was like a 5-6 pounder, like a good sized uku. He ends up being not that big, but an uku regardless. You know, especially after taking a ton of drops, just diving and seeing nothing. You know, you're taking these 70-foot drops, landing on what looks like nothing, and then you don't see anything, and you keep doing that over and over. You know, seeing something and actually being able to take a shot at something is always super nice. And so I'll take an uku diving flats any day, especially from shore. It's been actually a good amount of time since I've shot a good sized uku, and so this guy's gonna taste amazing. One of my friends, Keale, he always says, you know, the size of the uku doesn't change how it tastes. And so, you know, kind of just stoked to have this guy and to be able to eat him. So like I said, not a big uku, maybe like a 3-pounder, but shootable size and a welcome addition to the haul for sure. Freaking dozer move, look at that. Couple of nice ukus. Yes, sir. Dude, that thing's huge. That's a nice yellow spot. Alright guys, back from the dive. Solid haul, probably the best short dive haul I've had in a while. Hunter's dozer moo. I'm thinking this thing's like over 7, close to 8. Hunter's gonna weigh it when he gets home and let me know how much it weighs. But look at this shot. He said it was sitting right above, right? What?
Yeah, it was just levitating above me. Look,
So,
I shot it right here, and it came out right there.
That's so nuts. But then we got a couple nice ukus. This one's Hunter's. That one's mine right there. And then I got this nice, like 5-pound Yellowspot. Nothing crazy. And then Hunter's vecking on all. Here, hold up your mo real quick. Bro, that thing is huge. I can't even fit it in the frame. Gee, that's huge. Yeah, but he's gonna weigh it when he gets home, and then he'll let me know. I'll put it on the screen right now. Big boy moo.
What's your guess?
I'm guessing like a little over 7.5.
I'm gonna say 7.1.
It's super long. Like this is the moo next to my foot. I don't know where the flash went. Look at how long that thing is. It's super tall too. It's not super fat, but it's definitely got the length and the height for like an 8-pounder. Huge moo. These moos that are in the school that he shot it out of, I think this is the first time we've ever shot one in that school. They're always super smart, super wary, sitting really high in the water column all the time, but
they're always at the surface.
Yeah, I don't know how, but Hunter managed to pull it off, and they're all huge because no one ever shoots them. So we got lucky, or Hunter got lucky, got one.
Yes, sir.
Gee. Big boy, nice haul. Yellowspot,
Fire short out.
double uku, ginormous moo.
Gigantic Vekeula.
Yes, sir. World record Vekeula. Oh yeah. Big boy. Yeah, leave him, leave him.
Yo.
Alright, that's enough. Solid haul. Yes, sir. Bop, 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 bop. Alright guys, we got our 2 nice fish here. Got this beautiful yellow spot. Nice size uku. And so right now, we're just gonna cut them up, fillet them. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to prepare these fish. I think today I'm just gonna do the yellow spot most likely, but we'll see. So still thinking about how I'm gonna prepare them, but definitely need to get some fillets off these guys first before we can cook them. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Don't think I can film it this time. I don't really have anywhere to set the phone up. I'm just gonna do it right on top of this cooler. So I'm gonna take care of that real quick, and then I'll see you guys in the kitchen. Yes, sir. All right, guys. So we got some of the yellow spot fillets right here. And look at how beautiful that is. So I've decided that we're gonna make some poke, and then I've got something else in the fridge that we're gonna make as well. But we're gonna start with the poke. So super simple. Just gonna make a bunch of cubes. And start throwing them in the bowl. And I'm just gonna go through all of these fillets, make them all into cubes. We're gonna make spicy and shoyu poke. But yeah, I'm gonna get done with that and move on to the next step. All right, so we got half an onion right here, and this is gonna go for the. This is gonna go in the shoyu poke. So we're just gonna chop it up. Alright, so not gonna lie, I just realized that I don't have any sesame oil in my fridge, but one of our friends, he's on his way here, he's gonna grab for me. But in the meantime, we're gonna make our spicy poke. So all you really need for this is some sriracha and some mayo. I prefer Kewpie mayo, just cause, I don't know. But we're gonna start, throw some Kewpie in here. Bow, 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 bow. That should probably be enough for now, and then go in with the sriracha. That's not open yet. 1 second.
You go poke it with the tip. Just jam it.
Oh, come on. Alright, sriracha's open now. I'm gonna go in with some sriracha. And we're just gonna mix it up. I'll probably add a little more. I just want to try and get an idea of how this tastes first before I add more mayo or add more sriracha. We're gonna go in with some spicy ahi's done, and we're just gonna stick this in the fridge. Meanwhile, while we're waiting for the sesame oil, I'm gonna work on that other piece of our dinner today.
What? So these 2 days
All right, guys. So this is the other part of the meal. These are the collars of the Yellowspot, and basically the collar is like that one fin right by the gill plate. For those of you guys who don't know, there's a bunch of meat behind it. It tastes really good. So basically, I'm just gonna bake these. I got the oven preheating. I'm gonna set it to 375. Just gonna put some salt, pepper, and then a light layer of mayonnaise over the top. Should come out mean.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was hoping you wouldn't call that.
No.
Yeah, that's great.
That would have been a good pull. I had it straight. There was a lot on that board. There was a plus 10 straight, to be fair.
Alright guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Super fun dive. Honestly, the best shore dive action I've had in a while. I won't lie, it has been a struggle. I've been going on a bunch of shore dives over the past few weeks, and a lot of times you don't have that much luck. We don't see that much fish, but today, in this case, we did manage to get on a bunch of fish, which I'm super grateful for. Got that really nice Yellowspot, the uku, two of my favorite fish to eat on the reef, and then Hunter shot that dozer moo and another nice uku. So can't really ask for much better than that. So super stoked on that. And yeah, guys, if you want to get a suit like the one I had in this video, it was super comfortable, sealed super well to my body. Barely any water was getting in the suit, and it felt super nice while I was out there. I was super warm the entire time. If you guys want to get one of those suits for yourself, you can go to Waihana's website, waihana.com. Use my promo code ZING, that's all caps Z-I-N-G, or you can go to waihana.com/ZING. Also, if you live on Oahu, there's a fishing store called Hanapaa Fishing Company, and we sell them over there as well. So check them out. And if you go to the website, you don't have to just get a suit. They got gloves, cool hats like this one that I'm wearing right now, you know, stickers, all kinds of gear like that. So go check them out, and if you use my promo code, that's 10% off your entire order. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Shoots!